Sir Rodney woke up to find himself trapped in a strange land. "Good smitten," said Sir Rodney. "I need to find my way out of here." So he galloped towards the only direction he knew, which was west. Luckily, here he encountered General George Washington. "General Washington," he cried. "Oh, General Washington!" "How goes it, Sir Rodney?" "General Washington, I'd much appreciate your assistance." "Of course. What can I help you with, kind sir?" "Well, I'm trying to find my way back home," said Sir Rodney. "Ah, well, Sir Rodney, I'd say the best way to get home is by use of the magical torch. I'm not absolutely certain where it is, but I do know it's somewhere towards the west." "Many thanks, General Washington," said Rodney as he began galloping. "Hold on," called General Washington. "I have something here that might help you. Me and my men have been making a map of this area, and I'd like you to have a copy. It may help you in your travels." "I say, I certainly appreciate it," thanked Sir Rodney, and he continued on his way. Rodney next encountered Sir Thomas Jefferson. "Ho there," he called. "Sir Jefferson, do you happen to know where the magical torch lies?" "Well, sir, I'm quite certain it lies beyond that there river." "Thank you, Jefferson. Then I shall cross the river." "Oh, Sir Rodney, do take some of these flowers. They make some of the best writing ink I've ever encountered." "Thank you, Sir Jefferson," Rodney said, and he continued west to the river. When he reached it, he noticed a water buffalo. "A water buffalo," he said. "Do you happen to know how I may cross this river?" "Well," said the water buffalo, "a ship comes by here every so often, but the captain don't take too kindly to strangers. He requires quite the compensation for a ride." "I say," cried Sir Rodney, "all that I have is worth very little. How am I to cross the river?" "Now hold on," said the water buffalo. "I happen to have something that'll quite fulfill the captain's desires. If you help me, I'll give it to you." Sir Rodney lit up. "Anything good, water buffalo?" "Well, me wife is quite upset with me, and I'd awful like some way to show her I'm sorry." Sir Rodney thought for a moment. Then he said, "You know, I have just the thing." He took out the flowers Sir Jefferson had given to him just a moment ago. "Give these to your wife." The water buffalo was ecstatic. "A brilliant idea indeed. Here, this ought to get you a ride from the sea, Captain." "Thanks, water buffalo," said Sir Rodney as he took the diamonds. "Of course. Now I'm off to find me wife." Soon after the water buffalo left, the captain arrived, and at Rodney's offering of the diamond gladly gave him a ride across the river. "Excuse me, Captain," said Rodney as he touched ground. "Is this the correct direction to the magical torch?" "Ho, ho, ho," laughed the captain. "Why, the magical torch lies over that there mountain, and nobody's ever been able to climb that mountain. It's much too steep. Ho, ho, ho." And at that the ship sailed away. "I say," cried Sir Rodney, "what terrible luck! After all my work, I'll never even reach the magical torch." He was about to give up completely, but then Sir Rodney heard a fluttering. Shoo, 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 shoo. He looked up, and flying through the clouds was a giant eagle. "Eagle," shouted Rodney, "do give me a ride over the mountain." "Oh, Sir Rodney, I'd like to help you, but you see I have a problem. I'm terrible at directions, and I'm afraid if I go over the mountain I'll get lost." Sir Rodney was dismayed, but soon he realized something. "I say, Eagle, I have here a map. If you give me a ride over the mountain, I'll give you this map, and you can forever fly wherever you want." "Oh, Sir Rodney," cried the eagle, "that would be the most wonderful thing in the world." So Rodney gave him the map, and he lifted Sir Rodney through the air and over the mountain. A fantastic feeling it was to be flying. And finally there it was, the magical torch gleaming in the sunlight. The eagle let Rodney down, and Rodney grasped the torch in his hands. "At last," he said, feeling the magic through his fingertips, "onward, oh my God!"